like we've been gone forever.
Hey, help if I had the mic on. I thought he hit the button. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Good to have you all here tonight for this next episode of Starfield. It does look like we got rid of all of our contraband. Oh, always. Go from one game to another. Yeah.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
There we go. We got our grav drive spooling up.
Scan complete. Welcome.
All right, Gagarin landing. Let's go here. I cannot remember. Yeah, I think we've been here once.
And inside is clear. Let's head down. Hey, you might want this.
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Arcanite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works again. A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have security work to get back to.
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
We're going to take care of it, Barrett.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes, wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, you know, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
Okay, let's go talk to them.
Right. She said she would meet us at our office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
All right.
I hate it when walkways creak.
Okay, you gotta go over there.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant Medical business, you should really schedule an appointment.
Ah, this is Ellie's law office. Perfect. She said she would be expecting us.
All right, let's go in. You mean I gotta stand up for this while Barrett gets to sit down? How rude.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
What do you mean about people avoiding Gagarin?
It's not a resort. It's a working town run by mining corporations. You don't come here unless you need to, and you don't stay unless you have to.
Or unless you're a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer who genuinely wants to make things better for others. Right, Ellie?
You're kind, Barrett. Yes, I suppose there's that type of person as well.
So you handled Irvin's case years ago?
Yes. It was my first case as a bright-eyed, optimistic lawyer.
Well, starting your career with a defeat is rough, Ellie.
It was. But in a way, it made...
Accidentally hit the button on a controller. Have there been other cases like this before?
Not exactly, but similar cases. The corporation commits a crime and needs a scapegoat, so they select someone powerless to target.
The quintessential Gagarin tale.
Indeed.
Well, let's
Down to
discuss.
business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
Why didn't he defend himself?
I recall receiving a message asking him to appear in court a day after his funeral.
An unfortunate reality of interplanetary legal communiques, I'm afraid.
What was the judgment?
He was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
Well, we need to clear the name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
Well, we can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
Why do we need to establish a motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
Yeah,
we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Point us to that mine, please.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
I used to work for Argos Extractors. Maybe I can log in.
Do you think your Argos extractor's credentials could work? That would be handy.
Barrett, you brought someone with relevant work experience? I admire that.
I'm nothing if not resourceful, Ellie.
If that doesn't work, then maybe talk shop with another worker. See if they can help.
We just need to find a mine where Irvin worked 20-some years ago. How hard could that be?
Let me level with you both. It might not be possible to find enough evidence. But we may as well try, right? At least we'll know one way or another. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
The Foundry District isn't too far from here.
All right, let's go.
You might want this.
I knew I shouldn't have locked eyes with you. Dang it. What do you need?
I wonder if that will work here. Worth a try.
Welcome to Mandela Foundry and Mines, now supporting all mining corporations currently operating on Gagarin. The Foundry does not support Argos extractor resources. Alright, let's go to his place of former residence.
Watch your step. It's easy to take a sudden trip.
Well, this is it. Irvin's old apartment. Here, use this key.
And there we go.
After you, Captain. Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power or proper lamps.
Solvent.
You're gonna wear yourself out if you carry all this stuff. Wait a second. What about this safe? Bet it's locked by a terminal.
I mean, I guess this place will work.
Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later.
All right. Reminders. Finalize apartment purchase. Okay. You received a mine assignment and your Foundry passcode soon. The mine assignment is specified in the contract and the key allows you access Foundry computers for additional information about your particular assignment. Application submitted to Town Hall for hunting. Irvin, we have to talk. It's about the job. If you can, please reach out to me before you start the job. HH. Assignment: terminate Alpha Predator near the assigned mine for Hephaestus. This is a highly intelligent Alpha Predator that seems to have recently emerged near the mine. I've been assigned to work with Dr. Helgi Hauksson. Okay. This is from Barrett. I know this is going to be a long job on Gagarin. Okay. Don't worry, ta-da, don't worry about me. Got me on an assignment with Sarah. That'll keep me busy until you return home. Okay. Hack the expert lock. Yes. Okay, this is the only one that'll fit here. So, okay, I guess we'll do that. And that one doesn't fit. That one does. Okay, then we need a twofer. There we go. And then ta-da! Done.
Aha! Will you look at that? If we go to town hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
We'll come back for that here in a second. Contract.
Is that Urban's employment contract? Let me see. No idea what mine H363 is, but we could search for it at the Foundry database.
Let's take a look at it real quick. Term, contract, specified task, detail to become confirmed upon arrival at the worksite. Okay. And then we go, ooh. Yeah, we're going to equip this guy. I love me a good shotgun. That's an Orion. That's the Deadeye. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah.
Hold on. Is that what I think it is? All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at Town Hall.
Yep, those are solid. Knowing Ellie, she'll probably say it's not enough.
And as the lawyer, she's probably right. The burden of proof is sky high on this one. It's likely already in orbit. It was a bit strange going through Irvin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. What's that you have there? A plant?
I'm not sure what it is.
Well, it looks like one of Irvin's experimental plants contained in an even more experimental habitat dish. Remarkable. Irvin always fancied himself an inventor as well as a botanist.
How is it still alive?
Witchcraft, probably. But if you want a more scientific explanation, I have a couple of theories. It could go through states of hibernation, or draw moisture from the air the way epiphytic plants do. There's also that habitat dish Irvin set up for it, which gave it light and nutrients. Still, I'm not ruling out witchcraft.
Well, I don't think it's going to help with the case.
No, maybe not. But it helps me. Irvin was the last person to handle this plant. It mattered to him. No matter how the case goes, this warms my heart. I didn't expect to find it, but I love that I did. In any event, I'll go through Irvin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined. What do you think of Harvey?
Works for me.
Then it's unanimous. Okay, the three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve.
All right, let's go to the Foundry terminal. Where does this go? Yeah, it's inaccessible. That's sad.
Might want this.
I just think it goes downstairs.
Our last head of security was a real hard ass. Now, if Chief Pretorius chews you out, you probably earned it.
Not sure where, but...
You're not on my calendar. Is this arc might related? I'm on Gagarin's.
All right, let's use a guest account. Okay, filter mines. H363. Downloading the coordinates.
Lost? The trick to the catwalks? Just keep turning right.
I doubt you need to bring all of that. Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Let's go search the abandoned mine for incriminating documents now.
I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
I'm on break.
Of course you are.
Apparently the corporate execs are talking about building their own mine.
Alright, let's see if there's a place that we can sell some stuff.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
Sure, let's see what you got.
Refurbished a lot of the pieces myself.
Yeah, they've got 5,000 creds. Okay, we can sell that axe. The Beowulf, we can sell that. Sell that. We got 12K. And then 201. Sure. Just get rid of all of it.
Welcome to Gagarin. Your ship need fuel? Repairs?
Sell that one. $10.15 left. Let's sell Drumbeat. And 388. Close enough.
Hey, you might want this.
Container is full. Got it. Okay. Let's go to the coordinates of the mine.
Take off in 3, 2, 1, go! Orbital pattern locked. Easy. Careful. This place was shuttered 20 years ago. Might have new tenants now. Would have loved to work on a planet with this kind of life.
Let's see what's up over there as we rabbit trail. Alright, now let's see if we can find the rest of the bodies. And the ship that they came in on.
Take a moment to go through your things and lighten the load.
Yep, I just did. Really? Nothing in here? That's a bummer. Okay, I swore the ship was over here. Satellite relay, I wonder if it's over there. That's okay, we get lots of gear. Lots and lots of gear. Small moonshine jug. Get it. Get with it. Blend with it. Dang. Let's take a nap for an hour, Barrett.
Finally, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Okay. Ah, messed up. Okay, so that one and that one. There we go. Fiber, trowel. Another cooking station. Yep, so I came over here to the structure. All right. All right, let's see if we can get this one unlocked here. Okay, that one will fit somehow. There we go. Kaboom. Okay. Hey, Barrett made it in. That was a good shot. Okay, another advanced lock. Okay, so it's got to be this one here. And then this one here. Okay, and then that one. And that one. A dagger? Really? Kill the crew and take the ship?
Okay, hello.
Hey. Excuse me.
Well, we'll just leave them. Excuse me. It's not a spacer ship that I thought, so... what about, ooh, finally, 75 credits. I guess that'll work. All right, let's see what we got going on over here.
This isn't for some wild alien pie recipe.
Yeah. It scared me. And there we go. Some solvent. Oh, what do we got here? To Thomas. Thomas, it is with great sadness that I must inform you of your wife's passing. While tapping a particularly fruitful vein, a seismic event occurred that collapsed in the area of the mine your wife and many others were working in. She died instantly and was in no pain. She was a great worker, and we all will miss her dearly. We are continuing the dig in her and others' honor. I am keeping you in my thoughts during this difficult time. Noel Schulman. Okay. Alright, let's do a search down here. We went there. At least Gagarin is a nice planet and we don't have to wear our spacesuit. Dang. I think I might switch to this guy. Couple of digi pics. Miner's Journal. Let's take a look at that one. The foreman and geologists say that we're continuing the dig. They say it's the best way to honor those we lost in the collapse. What a load of crap. They actually cared about them. We would be packing right up now and calling it quits. Hell, I might just do that myself. I don't want to die in this hellhole. Interesting. I don't know why I search in there. I've never found anything ever in the toilets. You know, it just reverts back to my days on Fallout 4. I still have yet to get, like, addicted to alcohol. Pilsner. Some bourbon and a cutter. Okay, let's go in here. Okay, looks like a storage room of sorts. Kind of a meager looking one. Okay, mine status. Approved Hephaestus. Employees. It's coming. Decommission. Hephaestus ordered the immediate closure of the mine and all others in the area, even though we are at peak extraction. Sealed in standard fashion. All equipment unrelated to extraction left behind. The doctor quit. On the planetary scale. Purpose contract is over. No more predators or any wildlife have been found at the mine. It's a miracle. First year. Okay. Hack the expert. Yes. Okay, so this is a 2-in-1. There we go. Okay, let's set that one up there. That one does not go there. And there we go. Account status, unlocked terminal, has been unlocked. Unlocked terminal. Okay, so both the terminals have been unlocked.
Let's go find Irvin and Helgi's lab stations.
I'm sure we got to go further down in the mine. Okay. And there we go. Novice locks upon novice locks. Okay, let's look at this one. Foreman's log. We are still recovering from the collapse. Full death total is unknown, but currently 13. While drilling, we seem to have stumbled upon a nest of some sorts. We aren't certain of the species of creature it belongs to, but it seems to be deserted now. Okay. And a med pack. Alright, let's go upstairs and take a look up here. Why would they be carrying uranium? I don't know. Oh, let's go to town hall. Okay. Alright, Barrett, you ready for this? Do-do-do. We're going down, 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 down. Just some iron ore. Okay.
You seem overwhelmed with things.
Yeah, I want my coffee. I've got to have my coffee. And my whiskey. Whiskey a go-go. Some Xenowurst. Tasted like chicken. Uranium fever. Okay. Archive memos. Irving, I include your analysis. My papers were just sent to the main office. Thank you for helping me with collecting and analyzing the data. The data tells a troubling story. Could the microbial colony network be poisoned by the chemicals from these mines? Could this cause a global collapse?
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin. This is it. This is what Ellie needs to see. The evidence we found so far is compelling, but let's cross-reference it with the other terminals just to be sure.
Hey.
Okay. Let's keep looking around.
Uh-oh, where are they going? I've spoken with Foreman Schulman regarding the unfortunate collapse that occurred. He was recommending that we evacuate the rest of the mine in case of a total cave-in. To assure his fears, I scanned the surrounding areas of the mine in an effort to prove its stability. What I found was quite encouraging. Continued drilling should pose no danger of collapse. Although the veins we have been mining for some time currently are trapped beyond the collapsed area, I believe that there's a solution. We can dig around the collapse and circle our way back to those veins. Okay.
Wow. I was looking forward to more.
Okay, there's a door down there. Eugene, welcome in. Good to have you here. Glad you're doing well. Okay, let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Okay, that one. And then that one. And then those two. And then that one. And that one.
Lights are on down here at least. That's good. Seems like they evacuated quickly. It's not a... Watch out. That's going to be messy.
Stuff just sounds bad.
1,000 times. I'd run too. I mean, come back. Sorry, I don't think so. Adorable. Bring it. Oh yes, I know how this ends.
All right, let's go to that other computer terminal. I think we're done here. We went down there.
Oh, good. My turn. Wonder if those things moved in after the faces left. These things chased them out. Did you get that particular piece that... Yes, that right there. Excellent.
There we go. Okay, I just want to make sure.
It'll heal.
He just happened to walk right in front of me and I smoked him in the head.
Weird plants around here.
Okay, now let's go back. X-Tech. Okay. Studies. Ecosystem collapse. Biochemical analysis of subsurface bacterial colonies reveals near total collapse caused by the gases related by the mining process. Killing apex predators devastates a local colony temporarily, but they can rebound. The chemicals released from the mines, however, are 95% responsible for the collapse of the ecosystem. Okay. Alrighty. They are... The apex predator species is an important component of the Gagarin ecosystem. The species is eusocial and has a strict castle structure with drones, defenders, and primary reproductive gyne or queen. The queen of each region reproduces irregularly, and waste produced by the nesting process is used exclusively by the soil microbes to form massive colonies below the surface. Below surface of Gagarin exists a vast microbial colony network that spans much of the planet. These colonies contain many species of microbes working together to convert dust and organic material into soil. Excuse me. If a local queen in the region hive of apex predators dies, one of the drones is promoted to queen by consuming the remains of the previous queen. It takes several months. Huh. All right, cool.
Try to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would want to see us.
Let's go, Barrett. Nobody backs me into a corner. Well, they do, but... Oh, darn it, I couldn't get up there. I think we got everything down there.
Stable orbit achieved.
This is UC Security.
We can stay
Prepare
here
to be scanned
forever.
for contraband.
Well, for a while anyway.
I didn't realize how dark my camera was.
Enjoy Gagarin.
Just happened to look at my monitoring screen over here, and I was like, oh, wow.
This whole planet smells weird. Like chemicals and smoke.
I'm stuck.
There's gotta be a way to look up applications. Yeah, I do. How did you know?
Hmm. I suppose I'll reload the last autosave.
Stable
You
orbit
are
achieved.
entering United Colonies space.
Stay here
Maintain
forever.
course and prepare to be scanned.
For a while anyway.
And we're done. Feel free to land.
Alright, let's try this again.
I hope Elliot's still taking names and holding people accountable around here. Stable orbit
Starship
achieved.
Frontier. This is United
Stay
Colonies
here
security.
forever.
Maintain course and prepare to be
For a
scanned.
while anyway.
And we're done. Enjoy Gagarin.
Let's travel away and come back. Let's see if we can dock with it. Doesn't look like it.
I hope Ellie is still taking
Oh,
names
come
and holding
on.
people accountable around here.
Oh, gosh. All right, everybody. I got to step away for a minute. My dog is antsy, so... Oh, let's not be at this planet. At least being around Gagarin.
Be advised, you are entering
We'll be all right.
colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Welcome to Gagarin.
All right. I'll be back. Now let's see if we can get this darn ship to land. I think we're gonna try to go to let's go to the key, or not the key, the eye. And we'll dock there real quick. And we'll see if that'll reset the landing sequence.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. We're clear to land in New Atlantis.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not landing.
Docking in 3, 2, 1, done. I still can't believe it. Sarah was able to convince Mass to let go of this station. And Vladimir has done so much work on it since then that even Mass must be impressed.
Okay, let's do a quick save here. There's this. Now we'll try to go back to Gagarin.
Clamps released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go. Ready.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Feel free to land.
Hey, you might want this.
Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna get a different ship. So we're gonna go to the den, and we're gonna switch to
Frontier. This is United Colonies security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Starship Frontier. This is not the Frontier.
And we're done. Feel free to land.
All right, let's go to the den. If they want the Frontier, we'll grab the Frontier. Even though it's going to be extremely overloaded.
How many times we jump, it never gets old. Ship's docked. Let's go. Hey, you might want this.
What do I want, Barrett?
There's gotta be a way to look up applications. Yep. Take this. Enjoy.
Xenowurst. Okay. While we're here, we'll see if we can sell anything. Okay, cool.
Do we actually need all that stuff?
Was there something you needed?
Yeah, let's see what you got for sale, Marcel.
Offer on the station.
Yeah, no, we're not using that. All right, come here, ship tech.
Got anything you need to offload? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Okay, no problem. Sure, how about it?
$12.70. 14. Ship has 2 fewer landing gear. I just want to see what this does.
ships separated. Engaging drive. Jump complete.
Starship Frontier.
Again, just
United
for fun.
Colony Security. Maintain
No.
course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy Gagarin.
Hey, look at that. We actually look at all those landing gears. There we go. Now we can run around.
Someone painted some choice words on the front of the Arcmine factory the other day. Robots stuck it in.
Sometimes I hide outside the door to Lizzie's bar.
You ever... This town hall has seen better days. Hopefully that public access computer is still working.
Alright, let's look at applications. Sorry, the complaints inbox is at capacity. Please try again later.
So, the hunting license was sponsored by Hephaestus after all.
Who's gonna get up there first? Me.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Yes, I've been reviewing it. Sit down. Let's have a chat about it. Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
You can tell her, Barrett. It's your case.
Okay, someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions. Pew, 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 pew.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue and it was repeatedly ignored.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Why is that a problem?
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all. He was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses too while you're looking for him.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding
These
me.
documents are nothing without him there in court, explaining them to the judge.
Does Helgi still live around here by any chance?
Sort of. He's, unpredictable, though.
Yeah, it's not huge. We'll try to find him.
You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
Okay.
Apparently, the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city. You been up there? Good luck.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured? Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hodgson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Does the name Irvin Madani sound familiar?
No, not really. I mean, there's Irvin the Slaughterer and Irvin the Scourge of Gagarin, but I doubt that's the same person, right?
Do you treat a lot of mine workers?
I treat anyone who walks in my doors, if I'm able to.
And we're looking for
I'm
someone
sorry,
named Helgi.
I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
We're working with Ellie.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else...
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
That's not what we're after.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hodgson as a witness. Given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
If you're looking for something special, just ask. Taking in the collection? Quite a sight, eh?
Do you know anyone named Helgi?
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt. Nobody is going to know where he is aside from someone who knows the underbelly of Gagarin. And that is Lizzie up at the bar. That's who you need to ask.
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
You sure you got the right person? Helgi and I have had several run-ins in the past.
I'm sure it's all water under the bridge.
For me, yes. But there's a lot of water.
We just need someone to serve as his character witness. Given your long-standing reputation in the city.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi. But fair warning, I'm not gonna lie for him. If I'm testifying under oath, it'll be full of the good and the bad.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Okay, let's go to Lizzie's.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritzer or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
I'm just looking around.
Well, then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, alright?
We're looking for a man named Helgi.
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess.
Heard you were someone who can help locate people.
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one saved today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
Here you go.
Thanks for your patronage. Sending your receipt directly to you now. We'll be sure to leave a glowing review for your establishment. Don't worry.
Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
Wait. So let me get this straight. You want the bartender to testify he's not a lousy drunk?
That's the angle we're going with, yes.
Alright, I'm no lawyer, but seems like a bad move. Also, it sounds like work. And I don't work for free.
If it's about creds, you might earn a lot of brownie points with the locals if you helped with that. Points they'd spend at your bar.
As long as I'm still alive to spend it. But fine. If you get Helgi to show up, I'll take some of the heat off of him.
I could use a drink.
You're in the right place.
Yeah, we'll buy a ham boy and we'll buy a bourbon.
See ya.
I always like the bartenders. Helgi's got a little room right under town hall with a sleeping bag that looks like about as comfortable as a bag of rocks. Okay. I thought about a bourbon.
Inside the canyon. Look where we are. Drink instead.
I heard there's a bunch of old abandoned mines under town.
Yep, looks like one right here. Not here, but what do we got over here? Nada. Come on in, Barrett. Let's shut the door.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Madani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
We want to discuss something you two worked on.
And find a history slate. An ancient history slate. Because that's what it is.
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
We uncovered new evidence we think will make the difference.
It's been 20 years. 20. Get out of here.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
We know about Hephaestus and how you tried to warn them.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too. Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over. The verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
Ellie Yankton's reopened the case.
Ellie Yankton? But why? It doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
We've got new evidence. All we need for you is to testify it's valid.
I can't. I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
Winning this case would stop mining companies from doing this in the future.
Nothing more pathetic than an idealist. That's not how real life works.
We have proof.
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
If you can prove it's real, that would explain why I never showed up the first time. As opposed to, you know, Helgi being Helgi.
And let's auto-persuade this one.
I'd like to
I think it's worth it.
believe me. Fine, you've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin. Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hodgson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, you'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his...
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and... well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Helgi will testify. Let's see what the other one up.
Well, that is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
The evidence you've gathered is impressive. It truly is.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I almost never say this because I don't want to jinx it, but I think this case is a slam dunk.
Huzzah! Ha! That's what I like to hear.
I think we can do everything on our checklist. Clear Irvin of any wrongdoing, charge Hephaestus with the cover-up, and even restore Helgi, Dr. Hodgson's standing in the scientific community. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private.
You're back. Well, what did you uncover?
We got it from Town Hall and everything. It's the real deal.
I see. This sort of thing works well for the narrative of our case, but we will need more evidence to bring it to a judge.
We're on it, Ellie. Don't worry.
Well, I like the sound of that.
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Basically, or at least aggressively negligent. What you both found in that mine is remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely, because what we really need now is Helgi as our... I'm glad you're taking it in stride. It's just, for a case with this much science, we need the man who wrote the claims to back them up. Maybe even explain it in layman's terms. You might ask Dr. Kayala. You'd have to
Sounds like we're making a stop at them. We'll be back when we convince him.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't.
I think this is a little bugged out, but
the last thing we need is him refuting what. This is going to take a light touch.
yeah.
Wow, we actually did it. Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name.
There we go.
I feel like, what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
Yeah, we could weigh you to confirm.
Come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although we did do a lot of walking, I bet I really am lighter.
I'm glad you're feeling better and lighter.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too?
Heck yeah.
But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for a friend.
That makes 2 of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Perhaps Harvey has a preference on where to go next.
You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands.
I'm just surprised you aren't sick of me by now.
Nope, no way. We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Yes, Barrett, we certainly have been through a lot.
On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Some people change us forever.
Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Many people never get that opportunity.
You're right. The variables involved are beyond human understanding. Being born in the right time, the right place, so much is beyond our control. If one is fortunate, You might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
Constellations has certainly changed who I am.
Like any group, Constellation is only capable of doing that because of the people within it. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
I will value our friendship forever, Barrett.
There's nothing more important to me in the entire universe, my friend.
Excellent.
The guard's not.
Not much time to talk. Lots of cargo to sort through today.
Share the catwalks, all right? I don't want to have to fish anyone else out of the canyon.
Oh, come on. The canyon looks fun. Okay, let's get this thing boarded. Let's take the boot. Fast travel for the win. Alright, let's switch our ship back to the Star Eagle.
Anything I can help you with? Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
Alright, let's cargo. Okay, that's the grav drive. It's a Class A. That's a Class A. Let's see what we can do to upgrade our engines. The reactors, there we go. Okay, that's a C-27. C-30. And now we'll see what we can do about engines. Okay, we don't want the Avon stuff. Still has too few landing gear. Yeah, we need to find a better place to do ship work. Cancel the modifications. Okay. Yep, still nothing there. Okay, let's go talk to the gal at the viewport. Then we'll go talk to Sergeant Yumi.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Can I buy a drink?
Well, that's what I'm here for. What'll it be?
Departure time. Let's try the new arrival. Let's try one of each. Seems to be booming for you, business.
Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide.
Well, I have to give it a try.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
You should go talk to security.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I'm here for you.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
No hostages? Well, there goes my idea.
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right? See you around.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns.
Let's talk to Sergeant
Dr.
Yumi.
Royce at the Dawn's Roost. Service have good memories by trade. You'll remember the pub. How's the investigation going? Find our pup?
I've got a friend who needs something from storage at the spaceport.
Yeah, we all got friends who need things. But we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else. Let me know if you have any questions.
Well, she has. Lightning. I heard thunder a minute ago.
Oh yeah, that's UC Security. They're busier than normal these days, it seems.
Alright, let's head to the Dawn's Roost up yonders. You just love it when people walk in their way. There we go. I'm here about a fight that happened here at your restaurant.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio had been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats. I assume that would be the second gentleman,
Excuse me.
Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, let's go to Athena Tower.
Hello. Oh, I can't believe that Octavio, that liar, that manipulator, that...
Man who's charged you with theft?
Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario! 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter!
What happened at the Don's Roost?
It was supposed to be a romantic dinner, our last, before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Don's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off!
You two were dating?
Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it.
Your ex claims you stole that ring.
He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
It's still his property.
I don't care. I'm not giving it to you.
Your gift is conditional. It's only yours if you actually got married.
Is that what the law says? To be honest, I am not sure.
It's evidence in a crime and I need to confiscate it.
I see. If this is official UC security business, I'd rather not be arrested. Fine. I may be extremely agitated, but I want no part of a UC prison. Here.
Oh, okay. That's the first.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer. Crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Well, I finished the investigation.
Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
I did. Here you go.
Excellent. I'm sure the victim will be pleased to know their property has been returned. You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Excellent.
Deimos Star Yards would hire me. What am I saying? Of course they would.
I got
I'm the
contacts
best.
on all this stuff is legit. Promise.
Let's see what you got for sale there, buddy.
Absolutely. You need something else? I'll be here.
Oh, come on, seriously?
I don't know what I did.
Keep it moving.
It's cliche. The Trade Authority has access to... Of course, of course.
One of the few times I can actually get a vendor down to exactly 0.
Cool spacesuit.
Okay, let's go. I'm trying to think anything else down here I needed? No, I did that. Got over there. Do. Put the gun away.
Just by walking through that door, there's nothing. Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
That was the other one I was trying to think of. The White Hots. — 176. There we go. Close enough. We'll head to Outland. We'll sell clothes here. Spacesuits, stuff.
You're only... I would never dream of selling substandard. Yes, by all means, have a look.
And then 358.
Be careful out there.
Distribution center, then back to our ship to get all of our resources.
Bulk items may require multiple levels of approval and can take up to several weeks for an official response. We apologize for any delay. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
Let's see what you got for sale.
Well, certainly.
You mean to tell me I'm not wearing a... I don't have one? I guess it just goes to show you I haven't gone through all of my equipment in quite some time.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
All right, all the resources. I actually got the mass down to below 2600. That's good. Take all the resources. Now we get to go to the aid. And there we go.
Talk to me, my dear friend.
I will when we get back to the lodge.
I don't believe in luck per se, but I do realize how fortunate I am to be a part of all of this.
Captain, I believe your ship will perform more efficiently if you bring me on board.
Possibly.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Noel's right. We can't abandon who we are now.
This is
Excuse
exactly
me.
what we signed up to do here. If we abandon our mission now, we're giving up on Constellation 2.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands.
Happy to help. I'll head up to the Eye.
Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
Okay.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Well, all right. With that, everybody's heading up to the Eye. I guess we got to head up there sometime as well. And I think that is a perfect spot for us to conclude tonight's episode of Starfield. So I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Glad to have you all here. If you haven't, please hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it. We also have the subscribe as well if you really enjoyed the content and want to continue watching what we bring out to you all. And with that, we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.